Hey guys, what's up? We're back for episode number 6. Six of 1on1 with 1on1Soul. I'm Jack Sharstein, the bass player. Next to me is Tyler Petty.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 1on1Soul. It's me, the guy. Yeah, it's me, Tyler Petty.
And we're back. We're trying to do another showing each other our influences type of video.
Yeah.
And
which is what we do on this series.
Exactly,
yeah. So
we're doing it again.
Very in character for us, which is good.
And for this one, I'm in charge of showing Tyler something that I know for a fact he's never heard of. I didn't even ask him about it because I don't need to.
Yeah, because you're good at finding those acts that nobody else has heard.
So this band is called Karnivool.
Carnival,
whatever. Spelled Karnivool.
Yeah.
But, you know, you'll get over it. It's a small hump to get over.
Yeah, it's kind of like Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Karnivool.
Yes, exactly.
You'll kind of get the play on
but
it.
Without the 9.
Right.
Yeah. And so their guys are from Australia, which is a cool country.
Yeah.
Someplace we'd both love to go, I'm sure.
Indeed.
But they're pretty much just a straight up prog metal band, but they're really good. They're like fantastic.
Well, I would expect nothing less.
Only 3 albums out.
Only 3, okay.
And there's another one coming sometime soon, apparently, which I'm pissed about because they put out a single 2 years ago and then have been radio silent ever since. But anyway, so these guys, very modern sound, like very of the time period that it came out. This album was their first one. It came out in 2005, I believe.
Okay.
So you're gonna get a lot of that kind of turn of the century kind of like pre-gen sound.
So then, since I don't know, comparisons to Tool sound or no?
To Tool? That's interesting.
Because that's where I'm kind of like going when you say 2000s type of prog metal. So is that a fair assessment or no?
I would say you're pretty familiar with Tool, right?
Familiar enough to like know their sound.
Yeah, you'll find the connections to their sound. Okay. I mean, it's not nearly as dark or as like kind of bass heavy, and I'd say the drums probably don't really sound like Danny Carey drums.
Okay.
But a lot of the bass and guitars will kind of be familiar.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. So you'll catch up.
Sweet.
But I mean, it's just a really good song from a band you really need to hear in a good genre. So let's just check it out.
I'll be the judge of that. I'll tell you what.
Oh, and the song's Fear of the Sky.
Fear of the Sky. I like what they did with this album too.
Oh,
I love it when
it's lovely.
I love it when bands play on like the image is also a letter. So I already like them. Okay, that's a good intro.
I know, right? Just sounds.
That's just the soundscape intro.
And try and count this too, by the way.
No. Okay, yes, I got it.
Exactly. Bass slides. It's so good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is already making me want to come back and listen to it and nail that time signature.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. It's so hard to like just wrap your head around, but it's so groovy too.
Oh, I know.
That snare is just huge.
Oh, I love that in the snare too. That's one of the good things about Teddy's snare drum is it just got that huge early reflection. That's so stupid good. Come out of the weird time signature into wham, 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 wham.
I love this guy's voice. Really cool timbre.
Yeah. Again, along with the, I can't remember which one, but one of the early ones that you've shown me, it's like, make the track dark because our singer's got a medium bright timbre, and,
And back into Where's the One?
Yeah.
Our heads spin.
Yeah. This has a lot of the same energy just early in, I will say, as to why I like some of King Crimson stuff.
Yeah.
Not to compare, but to kind of say, in like Easy Money when the guitar's spiraling around 4, vocals are like in 7, drums are in 6, and they just keep doing that.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing where it's like that, so I can definitely appreciate that.
just can't sing.
It's very singable, I will say.
It's like the second chorus,
Panning in the vocal, I like that. I don't know if that'll pick up for you guys, but the vocal shifted to one ear and back, which I love in the effect. Yeah, this is good.
And just like the over-the-top drums.
Yeah.
Just so
but
busy.
tastefully over the top too.
Yeah.
Like it's check out what I can do in like the coolest way, not
just throw,
like
all cool accents, like not like a drum solo, but just cool accents everywhere.
Yeah,
it's great.
Because that's typically where math rock loses me when you turn it up to where it's just like we can write this because we can and just going for it. So very appreciable. Now we get back into the ocean is kind of what I'm calling it, the waves of sound. God, I love it when songs do this.
With like teasing the chord progression of the bass.
Teasing the chord progression, but like at the same time, just like the only thing I can equate it to is just an ocean.
Yeah.
And where it's just the waves are kind of rolling in, rolling back. It's just so good. And then the hurricane. Yeah. Yeah.
That part's like so cool. Just take the riff and just add like a bunch of counts onto it just to throw out. That's so like prog. So typically prog.
And see, now we're in a steady 4.
Yeah.
Coming into it. Yeah. This is nice.
Yeah.
This is definitely not too hard. Very tasteful.
Yeah. I love the bass player too. I think his name's John Stockman. Plays a 6-string, so he's cool.
Of course.
But killer player.
Yeah, I can tell. I can hear where you'd be drooling over just listening to that deep line in there. I'm kind of impressed how full they got it without a whole lot of synthesizers. Because they do really well to let the guitar. I can't tell. I'm flipping between whether there's like pads just to fill the dead space.
Yeah.
I don't think there is, but there could be. I'll have to go back.
I think there's some but like you said, just
stuff to fill the floor basically. And I love it when you can find guitar tones that complement each other. Because I'm sure guitars are layered and layered with tones. So, but doing that in a way where it just sounds full, not like we have 7 guitars in the band, is a good thing.
That's just the outro.
Good outro too. Yeah, every part of that was just great.
They're just like what a band, right? Just like all the elements you could ever want.
That was
so killer.
That was really good successor to I think what was built in the King Crimson-esque or the Vandergraaf Generator-esque type of go crazy with the time signature, go crazy with what the band is doing together, and this is a good modern spin on it because that's one of the things I think I'm missing out on. For sure, by not having some of the more modern prog bands in my repertoire is I kind of only know the 70s sound. Yeah. Which is, I love the 70s sound.
That's good
sound. When I do want to bring it modern and don't want to hear the analog tape hiss and, all that noise with that imperfect medium, I'll be, if not listening to this again, looking up more of Karnivool, or I should say, at the very least, listening to this again.
Yeah, no, they're just a solid band, and it was interesting you said about kind of the era of the sound, because it was kind of hanging around right before Gent exploded, so you don't have the full Gent down tune thing.
That is fair.
But you've got those over 4/4 but playing over the bar line rhythms. You've got the huge drums with the accents, and you've got a lot of the kind of tropes of the new millennium of prog music. But I think they just do such a good job with it, and like I said, songwriting, composition.
Yeah, because it's clean. Really it's very clean. Yeah, which when you think of a harder prog metal band, sometimes, especially nowadays, they kind of dirty it up on purpose because of the Gent revolution, so to speak. So it's nice to hear that in a very clean sense. Because even Tool, because that's my comparison to Tool now, they're much darker, they're much dirtier. Yeah. And so, but yeah, very very good, very good. I'll be coming back to that one.
Awesome, yeah. I'm very excited you like them so much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was another successful episode of 1on1, I'd say. So,
I'll say.
Thanks for hanging around, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yep. Peace.
Yeah.